Hello, Galaspar here, and welcome to my third and final video on the Maelstroms Edge Broken Infantry. The 5 models that I made for the past video have now been fully painted, and I wanted to show them to you now. It's fair to say that during the modelling and painting, these guys really took on a life of their own, each one gaining character unique to themselves, which is really what I was hoping for with these models. So one by one I'll show them to you. First we have the sniper. So yes, broken infantry, legs on there and arms, and it's very clear that he's got a scruffy ragtag appearance. He's got some Imperial Guard parts on his back, which suggests that perhaps he was a former Imperial Guardsman who has since become a mercenary in the Underhive. Very happy with how he turned out. His face, for example, I think worked a lot better than models I painted in the past. And second, this is the leader of the group. Now, in my mind, he fancies himself as something of a gentleman. I mean, his coat is ragged and patched like everybody else's, but at least the patch is the right colour on this guy. And his sword, smart and shiny, held out to the side, sort of reminds me of Eisenhorn, some of the depictions of him. So we've got a pointing bionic arm there, an autogun wrapped in bandages or rags across his back, and a corroded brass breastplate there. Very happy with how he turned out again. Let's have a look at the third one. This is the Brute. He's tall, he's hulking, he has a stolen lasgun that was clearly intended for Imperial Guard use, and his face is scarred, an eye is missing, an arm has been bionically replaced. Clearly he's gone through the wars, and I think he looks quite savage in the end. I'm not quite certain whether he's going to shoot you with a lasgun or club you with it. But yeah, there's the Brute. Fourth, the Melter Gunner. Now, I love the face on this guy, because he looks so utterly miserable. He's completely done with your proverbial. And what I particularly like here is how the head with its cowl from the Bretonian set has blended into the broken infantry torso, which already had this sort of neck scarf here. I mean, what I've tried to do with all of these models is use a paint scheme that went across the parts, if you understand what I mean here, so that it wouldn't be quite so obvious that they were made up of individual bits. So, for example, the blue smock is partly made up of the broken infantry torso and the Imperial Guard legs, just as the cowl and the scarf blend into each other as a single part. And it was nice to bring a few bright colours into here on the hoses for the melter gun. Very happy with how that guy turned out again. And finally, possibly my favourite of the lot, is the Prospector. Now, he is even more ragged than the other guys. He wearing a coat which is perhaps made of the skins of rats. Not rat skins, because that would be gross, but the skins of rats. And his pick, you can see there, has dried mud attached to it. It's clearly filthy and hard used. Likewise, we've got a bit of corrosion going on the musket type weapon there. And again, he has character. He's the sort of model that, even if he's not often usable in the game, was an absolute absolute joy to model and to paint. I've tried to give all 5 of them a colour scheme that was recognisably separate from what you typically see on the clan houses of Necromunda, and not too close to particularly the ragged house one might see most often, which is the corridor. And overall, I'm really happy with how they turned out. So, this is my final video on the Maelstroms Edge Broken Infantry. However, I do have a new video coming soon, using some parts from another very popular third-party manufacturer. I have a quite unusual set of parts to go through, and I'm looking forward to doing that in the next week or so. So, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will join you soon. Bye.